Meghan Markle under fire for not doing work required before joining royal family. Meghan Markle was accused of not doing the work in terms of researching what was required of her as a working member of the royal family before marrying Prince Harry in a scathing piece of commentary. Meghan announced her latest project with Netflix this week, an animated series for young girls which follows the story of a 12-year-old named Pearl. It is just one of the many different ventures the Sussexes have engaged with since leaving the firm. Aside from their lucrative Netflix deal, the couple have been widely praised by their fans for securing a Spotify podcast series, Archie Audio, signing with public speaking company, the Harry Walker Agency, and for a contract with the consumer goods firm, Procter & Gamble. But, critics have spotted that the couple have not yet produced much output from these deals despite having more than a year outside of the royal family. They have also come under scrutiny for deciding to take a 5-month break from the public eye, meaning their new work will be put on hold until autumn. Glancing back to the Sussexes' time on the royal frontline, commentator Caitlin Flanagan claimed that Meghan didn't do the work in terms of researching what it is required of a member of the royal family before she married Harry. The Duchess of Sussex was an official member of the firm for less than 2 years, dating from her wedding day in May 2018 up until her royal departure in March 2020. Ms. Flanagan claimed, part of Meghan's problem, it turned out, was her naivete about the workings of the royal family, which she had assumed would be similar to the workings of celebrity culture. But, she then added, what was she, Meghan Markle, a simple girl from Los Angeles, to have understood about such an institution as the British? Meghan even drew attention to her own lack of awareness during her pivotal interview with Oprah Winfrey, which aired back in March. She said, I would say I went into it naively because I didn't grow up knowing much about the royal family. It wasn't part of something that was part of conversation at home. It wasn't something that we followed. She added, I didn't do any research about what that would mean, to become a royal. However, Meghan then claimed, I didn't feel any need to, because everything I needed to know he was sharing with me. Everything we thought I needed to know, he was telling me. During that same interview, the Duchess of Sussex explained how she did not even know she had to curtsy before the Queen up until their very first meeting, and suggested she was not aware of how the palace system worked. Meghan even admitted she had confused the idea of the monarchy with the idea of celebrities she would see in Los Angeles. She continued, I think, as Americans especially, what you do know about the royals is what you read in fairy tales. It's easy to have an image that is so far from reality, and that's what was so tricky over those past few years, when the perception and the reality are two different things and you're being judged on the perception but you're living the reality of it. However, Ms. Flanagan took a more cynical approach in her article for The Atlantic, and asked, one wonders whether her, Meghan's, study of foreign service and international relations, her internship at the American Embassy in Argentina, and her work with the UN might have clued her into the fact that a whole world exists beyond the Jamba Juice on La Brea and the set of Deal or No Deal, on which she had once been one of the beautiful suitcase girls. Commenting on Meghan's claim she did not even Google her husband before they got together, the critic described this remark as one that united the viewing world in hilarity, time zone by time zone. Despite her own admissions, the Duchess of Sussex put the blame squarely on the palace for not teaching her how to adapt to royal life. Meghan told Oprah, I wrote letters to his family when I got there, saying, I am dedicated to this. I'm here for you. Use me as you'd like. The royal expert and former socialite Lady Colin Campbell said the Duke and Duchess of Sussex simply will not be able to get away with everything they want to get away with. Harry knows that the Queen is a very tolerant person and so he and the wife have been taking full advantage of her tolerance in the hope that they would get away with everything, she said. But as we have seen and we are going to see more and more, they have not got away with everything and they're not being allowed to get away with everything, Lady C added.